Here's the introduction to the 4D model. And what we're doing in the 4D model is we're compressing all of the different stages into this idea or this concept of harnessing all the chaos and just bringing it into an environment. And the head-in on the environment is the education. This is where the CRO school is explaining best practices around finding your ICP, identifying your target audience, building your account list, cataloging the market. So here what we are, in essence, as we've discussed, is we're the link between your education and the action to get it done. Or I also like to say, bridging the knowing-doing gap. And that's a real thing. People visit webinars. What do they execute? They go to seminars. What do they execute? It's because there's just this chasm or this gap between when people learn and them actually being able to do things. So this is the head-in, as I call it, into this atmosphere or this environment. Now we'll take a closer look at what's happening here. So the head-in is the education. Now, as soon as they come in, you've seen the interface before, we can build up anticipation. So think about the web seminars. The top two questions people have in web seminars is what are you using and how do you get it done? Now we'll okay, here's what we're learning. Here's exactly how you see it laid out for you. There's the anticipation, and we're giving them an opportunity to participate. So it's education, anticipation, participation, and then we have the TLC right there, which is the free onboarding. And then also you see we've got full contextualized support from the different partners who are involved with the ReadyStack as well. You'll notice that the person is always at the center of things. And we refer to them as a person, not a buyer. We know that they have their concerns like job stability. So it becomes this endless cycle where we've talked about the referral fees that people get for flow affiliates to bring people in and using that as content like I did with Rob. So what we're going for is just this persistent, consistent environment, right, where we have people within the house, so to speak. The other thing, too, relative to the sharing is that in itself, with the education, you can build the anticipation about getting 40% on a referral fee. And in effect, you can actually leapfrog, if I go up here for a second, you can leapfrog from the aware stage, if we use this model, where they get the education to the loyalty stage, because they may be bookmarking, or what we want to do is have them bookmark the preview versions of the ReadyStack, and they can have that available to them to use wherever they see that situation. Pay the advice forward. So that is the premise that I've been developing over the past 3 years of the 4-dimensional model. And what we'll do in the next chapters is I'm going to break down the various awareness stages and map them into the CRO School ReadyStack, and that will be the breakdown of, or the walkthrough of what the CRO ReadyStack is going to be, and then we can have a conversation about how we want to bring it to market and sustain the business going forward. And there are a lot of opportunities there, as you saw, with the statistics. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll just hit up the next chapter, and we'll start with the problem aware stage.